Today we're making shito, one of Ghana's most loved pepper sauce. It is rich, full of flavor, and pairs great with almost every dish. Hi, I'm Aram and welcome to my channel Vamidanu. Shito requires the use of a lot of oil, so I'm going to start by heating a lot of oil in a pan. And into that oil, I'll be adding some onion, ginger, garlic, rosemary, bay leaves, and aniseed. These ingredients are key to attaining a very rich, delicious shito base. I will also add some smoked shrimps and smoked herrings, locally known as jado or amane. This is going to give it that umami flavor we all love in our shito. Also, I prefer to use the fish and shrimp in this state over the powdered version because lately the fish powder or shrimp powder you find on the market tend to have some sand particles, and with this I can avoid any form of sand particle or foreign material in the shito. So right now all I'm doing is just to fry the ingredients in oil till it is soft and fragrant. That is, you start perceiving all the delicious flavors and aroma from the ingredients. An important tip is to not overly fry your ingredient. That is, don't fry until they are burnt brown. Once the onions are nice and soft, take it out of the oil, transfer into a blender, and blend until smooth. Also, I did not add water to the mixture when I was blending it. After blending, I'll add the blended mixture back into the oil. Allow that cook for about 5 minutes. Add some tomato paste to that and stir till it is nice and beautifully combined. I will cook that for about 7 to 10 minutes and go in with some hot pepper powder. This is going to give it all the heat the shito needs. Kindly adjust the pepper to suit your heat tolerance or your pepper tolerance. I'll mix till it is well combined. Cooked for about 5 to 10 minutes and go in with some salt and stock cube to taste. I'll give it a very good mix and allow that to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes on medium heat. I will also roughly grind some of the shrimps and dried herrings and add that to the shito base. I do this because I love the occasional surprise of dry fish pieces and that slightly rough texture it adds to the shito. At this point, stir occasionally to prevent the shito from getting burnt at the bottom. Also regulate the heat and cook until the shito darkens in color. However, be careful not to burn the shito. Once the shito attains this deep, rich, dark color, you know the shito is ready. And as simple as that, you've made yourself an absolutely delicious, crowd-pleasing shito that goes great with almost every food. In this video, I paired it with some bread, paired it with some wachi, fried rice. You can pair it with kenkey, anything. I have a belief that shito makes every food taste better. Store the shito in an airtight container, either on your countertop or in a fridge or freezer. It's going to equally last long. Anyway, we've come to the end of this video. If you found this video helpful, if you found it useful, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more delicious recipes from me. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.